Okay, we're going to see how to email straight from the notebook. I think this is one of the most exciting features that you can use so a student could actually avoid having to have a scribe do things for him, but actually verbalize the test and then with just a small little line and two initials and hand it in to say a case manager, the teacher would then get an email with the verbal answers on it. I'm going to show you how that can happen. What you have to do is you set up a shortcut ahead of time on the LiveScribe desktop software and the Connect software that's inside, kind of inside the LiveScribe desktop. I did that in another video. You draw a line like this. You do a code word or initials, which is I use GS, and then you follow the directions on the pen. So just to make sure you know here, I have an answer. The question was, who's the first president?
The first president of the United States was George Washington.
So the answers are on the pen, on the paper here, and they want to turn this into the teacher so they can get an email and grade it at their convenience and not have to have the pen in their hand to do it. So I'm just going to draw a line here back and forth like it said. It asks for a command. The command I'm going to do is GS, and then it says tap each page to include, then double tap. So I tap here, one page selected, double tap. Now it says dock your smart pen. So I'm going to take this, plug it in to my computer, and now it's going to transfer over to the computer. Now you can see on my desktop it is transferring over here. And just to help you visualize this, like this would be possibly the student would take the test and then hand the pen over to the case manager. And the case manager, all they have to do is plug it into the computer and it automatically does this. Then the mainstream teacher maybe would just get this email in their inbox and they could grade it whenever they were grading papers. They could just open up this email and grade it just like everybody else. So here I am. Say I'm at I'm a teacher and I'm at my email box. I'm in my Gmail here, and I see that I could have this be the case manager's name or whoever the pen belongs to. That would be their email name would pop up, and then you see Pencast, and that's kind of giving the teacher heads up that this is what's coming. Then I click on this just like a regular email, and I have the chosen option to see images. Well, this isn't very helpful yet because you can't really hear the answers that are on the page. So this is where it can get tricky, is you have to make sure you kind of work with the teacher to make sure they know to download it. Download the PDF so that it can be read out loud. So I have it down here, and then I'm going to open. And then the Adobe Reader opens up, and that's the software that you need in order to make it read out loud, which is free. And then as a teacher, I would click on the green.
The first president of the United States was George Washington.
And they can answer the question and write on the student's paper whether or not they got that right, and turn the paper back into the student if the student turned in the paper at the same time as the other students, and the smart pen they could turn into the case manager. Hope this helps and makes sense for you, and you take advantage of this great feature that isn't utilized very often.